What's going on, everybody? We're here today with my Jessica Jones season 2 review on Netflix. All right. This season was kind of crappy. I'm just going to be real. I'm just going to call it like it is. It was not Iron Fisty, but it was close to Iron Fist. Iron Fist still is the lowest of all Netflix shows for me. This season was okay. We got to learn more about Jessica Jones. We got to learn who she really is, where she came from. One thing we kept talking about was the experiments. We kept talking about the things that she had done as a young girl growing up. We learned about her, well, not a young girl, a young adult. We learned about the fact that she was actually in school and in college and actually trying to make something of herself, even though the fact she had power, she ended up getting caught up with this guy. She kept following around Trish because Trish was this big celebrity, trying to make sure Trish didn't go off the rails, and she kind of just drifted away from normalcy. We also learned about the experimenting through the IGH lab. Now, this is one thing that upset me. Let me lower this mic some. It's kind of all the way in my face. Make sure y'all can see me. All right. So this is one thing that upset me is we kept talking about the experiments, but we didn't really see the experiments. We understood what the experiments were, but in all superhero shows, we always see what's being done. We see one experiment acted out. Oh, and I'm sorry. This spoilers, by the way. I should have yeah, that should have been at the beginning. Well, yeah, it's in the title. It's in the title. So you saw the title. Okay, anyways. But I know how some of y'all on YouTube are. The person doesn't actually say spoilers, and then everybody wants to get in the comments and get all sad and upset. But it's in the title. Anyways, yeah, I don't have a lot to say about this season. There was some great character development. Great character development with Jerry Hogarth, which I found out was Trinity from The Matrix. I really didn't pay that attention. I didn't. I was just watching the show, and I thought Jerry Hogarth was a fine specimen of a white woman, nice body and whatnot. But I did not realize that the fact that was Trinity from The Matrix. Great character development for Trish. As we guys know, Trish Walker in the comics is Hellcat. We do see that she has gained some powers because she was experimented on as well. I know you guys thinking you're missing a part because I want to say that for last. But she was experimented on as well because she wanted power. She was always jealous of Jessica. Even though she got all the money and all the fame, she still wanted powers. She wanted powers. Everybody want powers. Why? I just want powers too. I just need a Green Ranger morpher or Lord Dracon's morpher or Green Lantern ring. Some along that line. Just some along that line. It's okay. Just one of those might do. But the greatest character development I got from this whole season was of Malcolm. And I'm smiling because my name is Malcolm. Like, that's my real government name. But that was the greatest character development for the whole season. I loved how they brought this character up. I love Echo Darville, and I love Echo Darville for this reason right here. Because my boy was the red RPM Power Ranger. I love my Power Rangers. And a lot of Power Rangers showing up in these Netflix series. One of them was a Irishman or a Russian in Daredevil season 2, and he was the white Dino Ranger, not Dino Ranger, but the white Rhino Ranger in the season of Jungle Fury. Yeah, Jungle Fury. He was on Jungle Fury. But Malcolm had the best character development out of this entire season, man. I love how they developed his character. They showed some background to him that he used to be studious just as well as Jessica was, and he came from a very popular family. So I wonder will we learn more about Malcolm going over into the next season. Now to the meat of this season. The fact that Jessica's mom was not dead, and she had been experimented on as well in the same place at the same time that Jessica was experimented on. What was the purpose of this? I saw no purpose of this. I saw no purpose of bringing her mom back, showing that her mom was still alive. I mean, if you want to use that to connect all of the experiments and everything that happened, that's fine. That's absolutely fine if that's what you want to do. But I still see no purpose of bringing her mom in. I'm not totally excited about this season. Like I said, there were some good beats to it, but it just really threw me off. It wasn't a great season for me. We saw, what else did we see? We saw Trish at the end, who has developed powers of Hellcat. So of course that's something they'll be doing in season 3. Other than that, man, it was okay. It was Jessica Jones. Kilgrave was back, and I love that, but it didn't give the same effect as Kilgrave from season 1. So It is what it is. Jessica Jones season 2. Didn't too much care for it. Like I said, my greatest part of this was the character development of Malcolm, and not just because that's my name, but because they did some amazing character development for him in this season. Could have kept the whole mama thing. Could have kept that to themselves. Could have learned more about the experience, what they actually did. Could have learned that. Yeah. And then she got this guy that she's battling with as top private investigator, this guy named Chang. And now Malcolm is working for him, and they're all working for Hogarth. Lackluster season to me, man. Lackluster season. Let me know what you guys thought about it in the comments below, whether you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook. We'll see you guys in another video. Yeah, and do it for me.